Okay, let's see. Stream seems to be up. Good bit rate, good audio. I'm gonna switch to this. Camera looks good. Go there and go there. Come on. Okay, good. I think I just saw a mosquito, which is kind of weird. Hey, Paul. How are you? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, welcome to a new session of 7 Days to Die. This is the schedule for the weekend. We'll begin with our usual zombie shenanigans in 7 Days to Die. No Mystery Zombie Theater 3000 this week. Next week. Tomorrow, we are starting a new game that I've seen some people play, and it looks kind of interesting. It's like Paper Please in the zombie apocalypse. It's called Quarantine Zone: The Last Check. And on Sunday, episode 2 of The Sands of Blake Manor. So we're gonna have some fun there, you know. Paul says, trying to brace myself for the snow apocalypse coming. Yeah, I've heard you had like a heavy storm inbound. So, you know, like, I don't know. Stay warm, stay inside, stay safe. Okay. So, without further ado, let's do this. Hey, Living Life, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so as usual, everything standard. Let's go. Hey, Pongo. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. We're going to just, you know, take our minds off the world for a couple hours and go into a much better place, the zombie apocalypse. Okay, so what are the plans for today, you may ask? I will tell you. Let me just span over here. Hey, Peggy.
Startup sequence activated.
Welcome to the stream. So, there we go. Living Life says, Winter Storm is on his way. Just took a break from checking generator and setting all the emergency stuff ready. Awesome. Important to get, you know, be prepared. So, in another, you know, apocalypse, here we are in day 57. It is now quite late in the day. So we're going to work here a little bit until, you know, nighttime is over. And then we're going to go to the Wasteland. Because I believe the increased, you know, loot stage there will help us find better stuff. And also to investigate because, you know, we've been analyzing all the information collected from the SCP Foundation facilities. And it is just mostly standard stuff. Information about the arrival of the Anti-Zombie Research Initiative and the battle against them. But there are there's no data about what happened now. Why is no one around? And the Wasteland seems to be like the best place suited for that because of the high radiation content there, which indicates possibly a nuclear strike recently. Most likely triggered by the the Anti-Zombie Research Initiative in their fight against the SCP Foundation. This is something that we've theorized, you know, before. So we're going to just focus our efforts there, you know?
Stop trying to sound like you understand what you're talking about, you credit-taking monster.
Shut up, Gladys. But first, we're going to work a little bit here in the base. And the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to build, because as you can see, we have that platform over there. In the last stream, I showed you this trick to have the structural integrity with the, you know, with the rails that goes over here. So we're going to do one here for this ladder that's going to go down and then it's going to go over there. So I wanted to do this here. So how do we start this? First, we need to establish the point that's going to be a pillar block. And we usually mark those with steel. So let me just grab some stuff over here. I have enough building blocks. I'm gonna grab one of these and a little bit of steel. We need more steel. No, that's not steel, sorry. I just grabbed forged iron. I got enough steel. Okay, let's go over here. So, and we're gonna just move a little bit the The weapons, we don't need any of that for now. I just need this. So, as you can see, we are now under this block. So this block over here, I'm just gonna... There it is. So that block, which I hope... Yeah, I think it's correct. That block is going to be our pillar. And we're marking them so as to know... Once everything is built up, we can just paint over. But for now, we know these are our pillar blocks. And they can continue going up. So, over here, we're just going to do the Nurple strategy.
See that out.
Exactly, Paul. This is the strategy of our people. So, let's see. I think the best position is like over here. Yeah, this is the best place for me to do this. We don't need 2 of this, we need 1. Still, we could take the opportunity to get 2 eventually. Okay, so we take this and we do the Nurple strategy. We just go up from here, you see? This way, we keep going up, 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 up. Okay, and, oh, sorry. I needed to go up, but at the same time, do the railings. So, I'm just gonna take that, and this one is going to be railings. So we go over here, and we take, you need to take this catwalk V2 rail only double end. And we need to rotate them in this direction. Like that, you see? Just like that. So as we put them up, they stack and they disappear. So we do a little bit of more of the Nurple strategy. We put this over here. A little bit more of the Nurple strategy again. There and there. You see? And now we can just install a regular block and these disappear. You see? And now this is a pillar block, but you can't see the invisible catwalks.
So you mean you cheated again, you compulsively cheating monster.
No, shut up, Gladys, I did not cheat. Pongo says 8:30 a.m. already 33 degrees Celsius, heading for the mid-40s. That is unfit for human life. That is all I can tell you. I recommend evacuation immediately. Possibly running and screaming. If possible. Because that is just wrong. Okay, let's just copy this one. Remember that screaming and running in circles is always an option. Okay, so we put that one over there, that one over there. Like, oh, this one is wrong. Sorry. We've had, like last week we had like 36 degrees Celsius, which was absolutely bananas. But we don't get for the mid-40s, you know? Pongo says, landlord won't let me build a bunker. That sucks. I recommend building it anyway. There. Okay, this one is good. And now we can go in that direction. Because we have this over here. This one does that. But I want to do the fancy thing with this. So let's just add one block there. One block there. Another block there. Should we go in that direction or should we go down? I think we should go down, you know? I'm just gonna do this. We need a few railings. What? I'm thirsty. All I can drink. I have yucca juice. I drank the yucca juice, and I'm going to eat a chili dog. Because it is normal to eat a chili dog at 9:15 p.m. It's my dinner. We're going to call it my dinner, you know? Now I'm thinking that we should just start going down immediately, you know? We're going to redo this. Why do you care? You're 5,000 kilometers away. All of this I'm doing, there's just a couple of stupid, you know, blocks. I still don't understand why in the zombie apocalypse we need an accounting department. No, still don't understand exactly why. Let's just copy this rotation. Okay, we're gonna need it there. And copy this rotation. And we're gonna need it there. Okay, good. Okay, it's nighttime. That's good. Rob says, cold and chilly greetings. I hope you could get some of that cold over here, because over here it's kind of hot. Like right now, before I started the stream, I thought we were like 30, 31 degrees Celsius, you know? The world is gonna freeze up this weekend. Well, over here, you know, I'm going to be kind of hot. Pongo is just going to cook. You know, because Pongo is heading for the mid-40s now. Remember that Pongo lives in the future, so technically Saturday over there. But, you know, mid-40s Celsius, which is absolutely bananas. We over here think we're gonna get like tomorrow at 33 or something like that. Rob says, oh my god, sell me some heat. We you know, we need to open some sort of dimensional gateway in order to cool the southern hemisphere and heat up the northern hemisphere. We need to do some serious planetary engineering over here, you know?
Stop trying to sound like you understand what you are talking about, you credit-taking monster.
But shut up, Gladys. Okay, so now we keep going down with this. We're gonna do a little bit of nurple over here. And like I said, the plan is to just work a little bit on this. And then we're gonna head over to the irradiated wasteland to continue our investigation of what happened between the Anti-Zombie Research Initiative and the SCP Foundation, and also to get some good loot. That looks actually pretty cool. Although this probably needs some kind of temperature VPN. Yes, you're correct. Like it says, Alabama is okay for now. But Monday night, we're going down to 16 Fahrenheit. Cold. Really cold. Okay, so we go over here. And I guess we do this one now. No. Okay, there. Am I putting the right one? Yes. Now we put this one there. Drop down. We put that one there. We put this one there. And this one over here. Good. Okay. So one. Can I put this one here? Oh yeah, we can. Good. Look at the effect that this accomplishes. We're going to be putting another pillar block right here. Between that one and this one. That is how you... Oh, I screwed up. And we're gonna get rid of this one.
This is embarrassing. Your actions bring shame to the entirety of the Zombie Research Initiative, you embarrassing monster.
It was a little bit miscalculation. Living Life says, if you not have eaten the green mushrooms, you need to try them. I have not. Texas declare a statewide weather emergency. It's gonna be really, really cold. Over here is really, really hot. That one? Yeah, that's good. Okay, let me just put that one over there. We're good. Okay, once again, we do the trick with this ones. And that one. Remember, like that. You see, like that. And they disappear. But this over here is now a pillar block. Need a global heat pump to balance the difference. Yes. Something like that. Now, I need to copy like this one. But, come on, copy that one. Why are you not copying this? Copy that one. Thank you. Just gonna put that over there. Okay, we're gonna need a little bit of Nurple strategy here. Up, up, up. Oh, yeah, I said copy the rotation. What is wrong with you? There. How hard was to do that? There. Okay. This is gonna look really nice. Really, really nice. So we have that, we have this. We just put one over there. One over here. And I'm gonna put one over there. One over here. I wonder... Yeah, you know what? We are going to be placing this one there. Another pillar block here. This one. And that one. They're going to be pillar blocks. There you go. And we put... Come on, rotate. There you go. For those of you just joining us, we are doing a little bit of work at the facility before heading into the radioactive wasteland. For a mission that has two purposes. We're going to be looking for better loot. And we're going to continue our investigation into what happened between the Anti-Zombie Research Initiative and the SCP Foundation. As the Wasteland is most likely extremely radioactive because of a recent nuclear strike, which could potentially have been, you know, against the SCP Foundation, because we know that the SCP Foundation perform a nuclear strike against the Anti-Zombie Research Initiative. So maybe there was one in retaliation, or maybe the one that the Anti-Zombie Research Initiative, you know, suffered was in retaliation because of the SCP Foundation. We don't know. We need to keep exploring. I have deprioritized exploration a little bit in benefit of base building, but now we need to continue. Okay, this is looking good. This is actually looking pretty good. Siri, can you move like over here, please? Thank you. Okay, so these stairs, they're gonna come over here. They're gonna come up here. Siri, I need you here. Can you stay like over here, Siri? Siri, please. stay...
Yes, of course.
Thank you. You stay over there. Good. So we copy that one. And we copy this one. Okay. And copy that one. And you see the blocks that are steel, those are pillar blocks. We can use them to keep building up, maintaining structural integrity using the railway trick. Look at this, look at this ladder. I mean these stairs. Look at these stairs. They're freestanding, you see? They're not attached to anything. Actually, they're attached here, but you can't see because there's a voxel. But everything is really, really nice now. Paul says, Mike once ate a Rubik's Cube and pooped it out solved. Those are Paul's famous Mike as Chuck Norris jokes. You know, we like pawns here. Good pawns, bad pawns, hashtag pawns. And Maddie says, hello, everyone, hello. And Silent Karma Work says, the stairs of... Exactly. I'm gonna need... I think I need these ones. Let me just copy this. I think that's what I need. Okay. Yeah, that one. And this one. Okay, that's good. And I'm gonna need these ones as well. Very, very nice. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how pretty these stairs look. Okay, Siri, you can follow me.
I'll check it out.
Follow me, follow me. So you see you can go up here. Well, says I want to watch the new Silent Hill, but I heard it was really bad. It got 9% on Rotten Tomatoes. There's a new Silent Hill? Really? Did I miss that one? This way we can get more easily over here. And he says you can use the chain link fence posts as ends and corner fillers on those stair rails. There's one issue with doing that. I lose the pillar. So we can't do that because remember this pillar is gonna help us going up. And for that I need to be able to have like a flat surface and on top of them just to put the railings, you know? So yeah. Can't do that one. I was thinking about that one, but no. The only way to ensure that we still have access to this. In fact, this one over here is wrong. This one over here is not going to work like that. We need to get rid of it. If I want to keep using this as a pillar block. You've been having fun playing Vane. I still have it installed. Might play it a little bit more. I have a sinking feeling that Vane is going to go the way of Project Zomboid. Okay, that works. This way I can keep going up with the pillar block. Project Zomboid is, in theory, the ideal zombie game for me. But for some reason, I can't get into it. And I have a feeling Vane is going to be exactly the same. There we go. Okay, that works. And you see we can still use these ones if we go up. Oh, we need to do it over there. Shit. Okay, just put this one. There. And put this one here. I sent you the trailer to Return to Silent Hill. Okay. And is it streaming already? Where can I find it? Like HBO? I have Netflix, HBO, or Max actually, Disney, and Prime. I have those 4 things. Maggie says, I've seen people play Zombie. It didn't grab me. Yeah, it didn't grab me for some reason. Okay, these stars looks pretty. They look pretty good. So we got there, and we can keep climbing up. Okay, let me show you over here. So we have the entrance. This is the workshop. Over there is the tunnel of... Over here is the cafeteria. I'm going to expand the cafeteria in this direction, you know? Rob says, from Zomboid and Vane, I play a few hundred hours, then hit a plateau with nothing new to do. Oh. In Zomboid, the problem is that I keep dying. In theory, in Zombie Apocalypse, I in theory know what to do. I know the base building, I like the micromanagement, but I keep dying and not knowing what to do. And Vane, even though I only played it once for that session of Mystery Zombie Game 3000, I had a feeling it was going to be the same thing. Hey, Silent Karma, welcome to the stream. There. On Discord, it's in theaters. Oh, okay, so it's not yet... It's not yet on a streaming service. To be honest, I haven't been to the theater from before the pandemic, actually. I don't think I've come back to watch a movie in a theater. Like 5 years now. You know, I pay a lot of money for the streaming services. They better have the movies. And he says the development of Vane is low. Only 3 people are working on it. Yeah, but even though it's, I think it's going to be like the same situation in Project Zomboid about the micromanagement and the things, finding what to do and the progression. That's probably what's going to, you know, not work for me. I don't know. It's a personal opinion. But for those of you just joining us, remember that this is the schedule for the weekend. We're now playing 7 Days to Die. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. my time, it is now 7:30 p.m. my time, we're going to be playing Quarantine Zone, The Last Check, which is basically Papers, Please in the zombie apocalypse. I've seen some people playing this one. It is really fun. It's basically survivor management in a checkpoint in the zombie apocalypse in a quarantine zone. So I think we're gonna like this one. And on Sunday, episode 2 of The Sounds of Blake Manor. I'm saying it like sounds. Maverick says, hi Mr. JC, could you please break your leg? I don't, you're playing it the wrong way, just to remember, lol. Don't worry, there is a high probability we're going to break our legs soon, don't worry. Fredman says, buying it. What are you buying? The quarantine thing? And Maddie says, I understand, I stopped playing 7 Days to Die. I don't like the skill magazines. You don't? Well, for me, it's just, no big banana, you know? It's just more looting. Quarantine. You love Papers, Please. Oh. It is very similar, you know? Like, you get survivors, and you gotta do a certain amount of checks, you know? And then you discover new symptoms, and then you get new tools. It's just like Paper, Please. Return to Silent Hill. Release date January 23rd, 2026. Oh. Like I said, I wasn't even sure that there was a Return to Silent Hill. Maybe I thought it was a game? I don't know. Hey Lee! How are you? Welcome to the stream. Okay, that's good there. Today. Okay. Those sneaky infected will do anything to get in. Indeed. Based on the video game Silent Hill 2. Really? It's based on Silent Hill 2? Huh. Interesting. Okay, so this is looking good here. I'm just gonna add another one of this so you can see what we do here. Do we need to copy this one? Ah, it's a different one, yeah. Got rid of that. You see this block has the top of the counter. You can paint it individually. There. And we take that one, put it there. Good. And actually, let me just grab this one. You see? Looks better. Okay. Should we... It actually looks pretty nice if we do it like that. I'm gonna copy that. Digging long, digging hard. Always. It is, after all, our motto. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. I'm just gonna copy that one there. Good. Okay. I was cooking some stuff here. Look at this. We got honey glazed sham and we got 3 spaghettios. Just gonna put them there. Spaghettios, delicious and moist. I think it's time we prepare for a trip to the city. We don't really need anything else here. We just do a little bit of the inventory management. The inventory management is one of the main reasons why people watch this channel. Hey Devlin! How are you? You have not missed the steak game. Steak game. Hey Fred! Have a good trip, I'll watch more later. Okay. You watch later, you know, as soon as YouTube is done processing, it's going to be available. For those of you just joining us, we built these stairs. And as you can see, we use the concept of the railings. If you, like, sandwich them one on top of the other between 2 flat square blocks, they disappear. But they remain structural integrity, you know, pillars. Inventory management is the best part. Exactly. So that's how I am able to make these stairs coming from that platform over there without touching the wall. Technically, this touches the wall because of how, you know, this is a voxel game. And go over there. Another structural integrity pillar, you know, cleverly concealed. And that's it. So we have that, we can get to this. But like I said, let me just grab everything. Take some stone. I'm gonna take this steel there. Raw materials. I really need to find an iron vein over here because I have lead over there. I have nitrate over there. Coal. I don't think I have coal, but coal is usually found close to the nitrate. So there might be something. It's through this, you see? Over here. You see all this nitrate? We have it like here. I'm going to install like a door there. Going in this direction is just rock. Eventually, if we find a coal vein and most importantly an iron vein, we will be set. That's going to be good. Okay, building blocks. Let's just drop everything there. You can sell that. I can sell what? I can sell most of these things, but you know, we need them. Okay, that's good. Put that one over there. Nitro. Yeah, but I also need it to make ammunition and other things. Okay, that's done. Doesn't have iron. He's anemic. You see, that was a pawn. We like pawns here. Good pawns, bad pawns, hashtag pawn. Okay, that's good. Hello, Mike. Welcome to the stream.
CAD, Cash TOT 62.
No, Mike, this is a different Mike.
Here's the Star, CAD out.
Exactly. Okay, so that's good. Let me just do that. And over here, we're gonna grab all of this. Concrete mix, make all of that. Nice. Grab this. Grab that. Okay. Ammo management is a life-saving measure and the only way to win the zombie apocalypse. You require, yes, exactly. You require to manage the all of the ammunition and all of the resources. Okay, let's just grab that, and just grab this recipe concrete block, make that. Okay. Just put this over here, building block. As you can see, we got a very nice, we even have 67 bulletproof glass blocks. That's actually pretty good. Stone. Let's see if we can just fit everything there. Yes, we can. And tools, we have this. Okie dokie. I need a couple of... I don't like to use this, but we need a couple of repair kits. Because we are going to go into a rather dangerous place. And we're not. Crowd pleaser is really cool, but cheats a lot. Yes. Rob says, sorry, which block lets you make the invisible support pillar? I'm going to show you immediately. Peggy says, posted my latest video in your Discord. Sorry I haven't done it lately, but Monday I was in the emergency room. It's okay though, just scared. Oh, okay. Damn. I'm glad you're okay, Peggy. I'm glad. Good, it was nothing but a scare. Okay, so, Rob, look at this. If you have a cube, it has to be a cube, you know? You take double rails, exactly. These ones. You see? If you place these ones in this direction, let me just show you how this works. You take these railings, for instance. You know what? The thing is that these railings when you put them side by side, the middle one disappears. And the most important thing is that if you put them again side by side, you see they disappeared. But the railing is there. Look at how I cannot place the block in this area. Because the block is there. It doesn't have a collision. It doesn't show up. But it is there. And check this out. If I put it there, and now I place another cube, look at that. They disappear. Making a sassy comment, yeah. So this is the basis for this technique. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Now check this out. If I put it like that, you see? Let me just put this so you can see better. So, I put it like that. I take these double rails and we rotate them. We place it there. We place it there. We place it there. And check this out. This is a pillar block. Completely safe from a structural point of view. And now you can build things around this. Some people use it to cheese horde bases. This is how I build these stairs. Look at this. You see these stairs? They don't touch over here. Actually, they touch over here. But look at this. This would be impossible just using the blocks because it would collapse, like right about here it would collapse. But since we have those pillars, which are invisible, but they are there, they allow to build this entire thing. In fact, this huge platform also had pillars over here. Otherwise, it starts to collapse like right about this area. CDPM is a sky base. Yeah, you can build a sky base. But you see, that's how this platform works. That's how these stairs work. Not, like I said, not this one in particular, because this is technically touching the one in the wall. So the wall is acting like a pillar. Even though you can see this gap, since the game uses voxels, this is actually touching. Engineering magic, exactly. But this one over here is not touching. But it is supported by this. And as you can see, it has no collision. I can stand here. But it is a pillar. I always recommend you mark these blocks. CPM says, "You cheating monster." Yeah, that was, you know, like Gladys would say. Because I can keep adding this from here, going up. And, oh, this one is not going to work actually. We need to do this. Because you see, this one is using that place. The seeds can still attack them, so it's not a cheap. Can they attack them though? That's a good question. I'm going to need a little bit of magic here. Just do this so it looks okay. Oh no, crap. If they can, interesting. We need to do a little bit more testing though. I need this. We should test it. Why am I using that? You've seen them doing it in a video. Interesting. This is vital info. Excellent birthday gift for me. Is it your birthday, CDP Media? Please confirm. I just need to add. Yes. Oh, happy birthday, CDP Media. May you have many more. We don't, you know, I cannot sing you happy birthday because of the possible, like, dimensional, you know, breaches and hellgates. But have a very happy birthday. And Maggie says, happy birthday. Plate. We use this one? Yeah, we're going to use this one. Just rotate all of this. There and there. And you know what? We're going to have to do the same over here so it doesn't look weird. Not Your Mama Baby says, what's going on with dimensions and birthdays? Well, Mom, the thing is that if you're wondering who I'm speaking to, I'm talking to Not Your Mom, but Maybe, which is one of the most original names in the entire internet, which is, a viewer now, right now on Twitch. Remember, we're dual streaming to both YouTube and Twitch, so you can watch in the platform of your convenience. The thing is, Mom, I call Not Your Mom, but Maybe Mom, just for brevity. The thing is that my singing is so atrocious that it has been known to tear the fabric of reality and open hellgates.
Affirmative.
In fact, an entire reality was absolutely doomed because of my singing. People in chat requested me to sing, I obliged, and that opened a hellgate. And like I said, an entire reality was doomed. We had to escape that reality. Actually, it was not our reality. It was our reality, but it was the reality of the Anti-Zombie Research Initiative, our sworn enemies, that got infected via a wormhole opening by Mighty Cthulhu to help us escape the attack of the Weyland-Yutani Corporation in the final battle of the Alpha 16 saga of 7 Days to Die. So yeah, that's pretty much what happens. It's kind of convoluted, but the point is that I cannot sing ever. The dead walk the earth. Demons walk the earth. It's not good. So those are the clip notes. Have you tried Hightail JC? No, I have a note. Pongo says, those fools. Yes. Sheets are better than plates for looks. But what sheets? I'm just gonna leave this, and I'm going to change them later. The thing with sheets is that, they're not very strong. And for now, we're going to leave it like that. Oh well, we don't want that to happen. Maybe we do. It might be better than this current dimension. Maybe. Okay, so we fixed that. I'm gonna grab this. Okay, people, hang on to your butts. We're going to go into the radioactive wasteland biome. We will attempt to find better loot. No, I screwed up. One must not screw up the inventory management. Inventory management is one of the main reasons why people watch this channel. Remember, we're watching dual broadcasting to both YouTube and Twitch, so you can watch in the platform of your convenience. We need ammunition. Do we need more ammo? I'm gonna grab just the shotgun ammo, a little bit more, just in case. I think we're good with the Magnum and the 9mm. In fact, I am thinking about maybe trying the SMG. Okay, let's see. In terms of beverages. And Maddie says, human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. That's why JC can sing. Exactly. That was a Ghostbuster reference. You get extra points for that, Maddie. Okay, so food. Spray and pray. Yes, we like to spray and pray. So, as you can see, we have fish tacos. We have the honey glaze sham that I just made. This thing gives you 98 food, which is a lot. We have SpaghettiOs. You know what? I'm gonna take the SpaghettiOs. I'm gonna take one SpaghettiO. I'm gonna eat a fish taco for breakfast. Hey, Rouge Neon, welcome to the stream. And Maddie says, Bows, thank you. Thank you, I tried. Bravo, bravo.
Cruise to the Star, see that out.
Mike says, bravo. Gladys, do you say something?
I'm busy doing important things. I don't have time for your games. You monster.
That's what Gladys says. Usually she says that. Can we make a little bit of yucca smoothie? We need blueberry, snowball, and yucca fruit. We have the blueberries. We have the yucca fruit. We don't have snowballs. Okay, we're gonna do a quick stop at the frozen biome then. Let's just grab, for instance, 30? CDP Mia says, I just noticed, why doesn't 7 Days to Die have a fishing mechanic? The reason 7 Days to Die doesn't have a fishing mechanic is because the... Yeah, Pongo, no snowballs. Is because of the water physics. They're not really that good. And Rouge Neon says, I haven't tried updating to 2.5 yet. Works for me. It's, you know, stable. So I would advise you update. Okay, let's go grab some snow. Okay, the plan is first we go grab some snow. You know, like the real snow, not the one you pay extra for. And then we go to the radioactive wasteland. Nemesis says quite a few mods do have fishing. Yeah, but probably a simplified version of fishing, not with like actual fish swimming around in the water, I guess, right? Pongo says the alien traders broke all the water when they came here. All the fishes died. F for the fishes. The more you know. Exactly, Maddie. Okay. As usual, we're gonna go and say hello to Trader Jen. Or even spearfishing, yeah. I'm going to approach Jen's compound. Land gently. Gently. Thank you. Closing the door behind us. We don't want any undesirable zombies. Hey, Jen. How are you?
Sorry for my foul mood. My coffee maker's on the fritz again.
You have a coffee maker in the zombie apocalypse and it's not working, and that's making you cranky, not the fact that the entire world is dead. Okay.
Feeling a little rough around the edges?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Not really, you know, like... It's a good day. It's a good day. What do we need? What do we really need? Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's too bad I couldn't help you. Maybe next time.
Yeah, sorry, because there's an ember storm coming. Jesus Christ. Look at that! Ember storm! Okay. We must evacuate. Yeah, Mike. I need to figure out where is the snow biome. It's to the north. Okay. Okay, evacuate him. Don't panic, or if it makes you feel better, panic. It's cool. We're near the border. This is the threshold to the biome. Nice. We should be able to see the ember storm. It's too foggy. Okay, crisis averted. Heading now to the snowy biome. We're going to gather some snow. We're going to make some yucca smoothies, which is by far the best beverage available in the game. I'm gonna bring in closer to the deck a little bit. See if we see, anything weird. We have a 5Z tower over here. I've not really worked on implementing a communications network in this area because the bulk of the zombie research initiative is still at the Crossroads facility, like 5,000 kilometers away. And Mom says I'm supposed to get 50 centimeters of snow on Sunday. Do you want me to send you some in the mail? Yes. But you might want to send it like FedEx. Don't do what Selena did, and because that package is just lost to the ages. Sorry. It's been actually quite not as hot as it was last week. Last week we hit 36 degrees Celsius. It was just bananas. But today was, I'm not gonna say pleasant, but tolerable at 31 degrees Celsius. But for instance, one of our viewers, Pongo, who lives in Australia, was saying that they're going to get like 45 degrees Celsius today, which is absolutely bananas. But then again, in Australia, everything wants to kill you. You see like a pretty octopus on the beach, you touch it, you die because that thing wants to kill you. And then you got like the alligators in the swimming pools and the kangaroos that want to punch you, or just, Australia is absolutely bananas. Pongo puts the hot emoji. Yes. Oh no, Pongo. I think that's my assessment of Australia is pretty accurate, right? Rouge Neon says, "Woof, yes, no here on Sunday as well." Living Life says, "Just got the warning. The temp will be minus 20 Celsius with chill." Yeah. Pongo says, "Even the bananas want to kill you." Killer bananas. I want to go to Australia, nevertheless. You got nice people over there. One of my sisters was in Australia for like 2 months. And she said it was pretty nice. Oh, crap.
Cruise to the Star, see that out.
Yeah, I ran out of fuel.
This is embarrassing. Your actions bring shame to the entirety of the Zombie Research Initiative, you embarrassing monster.
Don't worry. We can auto-rotate. This is one of the first things they teach you in flight school. How to auto-rotate. And I usually don't look at the fuel gauge, so not the first time I find myself auto-rotating. Look at this. And like a feather. Okay, we gotta gas it up. Okay, I'm gonna dig a little bit. The auto-rotate master. Thank you, Rouge Neon. Maddie says right now in MN. MN is Montana? Minnesota? What is it? Minus 31 Celsius. Damn. Mom says absolutely masterful. The landing part anyway, maybe not the running out of fuel part. Minnesota. Okay. So minus 20. When I was in Antarctica, because I've told you the story about my crazy, like mad scientist uncle who has a had, and actually he went this year, so I guess still has, like a particle detector in Antarctica in the Chilean base. He brought me to Antarctica, and I've stood during a whiteout, like a heavy storm. You couldn't see anything, but I was wearing like Antarctic gear, so I didn't feel cold. You were in Antarctica? Yes, I went to Antarctica back in 98, I guess. I was there for like a month and a half. Because, I have, like, the crazy uncle. He has a lab over there. He's kind of bananas. And the thing is that I didn't feel any cold. Because I was wearing, like, full Antarctic gear. And I was standing, like, in the middle of this huge storm. And I was just chilling. Probably if I've, stayed there longer, I would have frozen. But I was out for, like, an hour. And we were okay. But it was, I guess, like in 2023 or something like that I went to Warsaw in Poland. I didn't have the special gear. And I've never felt cold that intense. I believe it was like minus 15 or something like that. So when people say like minus 20, minus 30, I don't understand how they live. South Chile is near Antarctica. Yeah, the Punta Arenas, which is our southernmost city, is about 1,000 kilometers from the tip of the continent. Mom says, "Oh, I do remember you saying that." Yes, because like I have one of my uncles. He's like seriously smart, and he's a scientist, so that's why he has these particle detectors. He has one in the north of Chile, one here in the central region, and one in Antarctica. He's working on a theory of how to prevent earthquakes based on particle count variations because of piezoelectric effects. Materials change their electric properties when compressed. So when an earthquake is about to happen, there's a lot of pressure underground. So that changes the electrical properties, and that changes the electromagnetic field, allowing for more or less particles to hit, more or fewer particles to get to the Earth. So there's a direct correlation, and you can, in theory, use that to predict tectonic movements. Hey, Chile Goes, how are you? Welcome. You should recruit him for the ZRI, yes? You missed a little bit of inventory management, yes. But now we're heading into the Wasteland. Rush Neo says, like, piezoelectricity almost, or however it is spelled? Yes, exactly. Hey, Glenn, welcome. Rob says, has your uncle told you any UFO stories? Secret bases in Antarctica? No. Sadly, no. One of the things I want more in life is to actually witness something paranormal. Whatever, like see a ghost, see Bigfoot, see Manipogo, which is like Nessie's version in Canada. See whatever, witness a UFO event. But I've never seen anything that could not be explained, with one exception. But I was so young that it probably was a cat. I think I've told this story when I was excuse me, it must have been like, I don't know, 5 years old. Rob says me neither. I must have been like 5 years old, and I was at a friend's birthday party from school, and we were like in a big house outside the city, in a farm. Honda says, what about the Hellgates? Oh yeah, well, I've witnessed some Hellgates, because when I sing, Hellgates open, but that doesn't count. And I was...
I've got a bad...
I'm talking here! These zombies are so rude. You still like to see a singing Hellgate demo again? Like I said, we doomed like two different realities, so that's bad. Living Life says, Bigfoot is in my house, my eldest son. I think his shoe size is 15 now, or 16. I don't know about US sizes. So, is that big? And, well, we were in this house outside the city. Sorry. And we were playing like in the backyard of the house. This is like one of those big colonial style house with like it looks like an O, like a square O, and there's like an inner courtyard in the center. And we were there with one friend. The rest of the birthday party was on the front of the house, and I was looking at some condemned rooms inside the house. Chile goes, are you still coughing? I had my cough for 6 months. No, I'm not coughing. It's just that, you know, like there's a fan over there, so to help me survive it, so my throat dries up. 1 second.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
Why do I need clothing? It's cold here. That's weird. When JC sang, we didn't get a gatekeeper or keymaster. Gozer just appeared. 49 or 30 side. What? That is absolutely bananas. Okay, so we were in this inner courtyard. And like I said, we were like 5-6 years old at the most. We fancied ourselves scientists. So my friend was like grinding leaves, doing that sort of stuff. And I was looking at some of the rooms around the perimeter, because like I said, this was like a colonial style house, which was basically like a giant O, like a square with rooms around the thing. Hey Glenn, I thought I said hello to you, Glenn. Welcome. So I was looking at the rooms, which most of them were condemned. They had like old farming machinery, stuff like that. They were completely, dark. And I was looking at the rooms like this, and like I said, those were like condemned rooms. And something jumped at me from the darkness. Like imagine this, but without this, like very dark inside. And something jumped at me. Hello, Joseph. Welcome to the stream. You just arrived in the middle of story time.
My senses have picked up something.
What? Zombies. Okay. Sorry, I blew up the gas station. But I'm talking, you know? What? Now it's collapsing? Okay. So I was looking at the house and something jumped on me from the darkness. And then I started running around, like screaming, what? And I ran to the front of the house where the rest of the birthday party was. And then I don't remember. They told me I was crying. I was like hysterical. They calmed me down, and then I don't remember anything else after that. But yeah, I was looking inside. There were bars in the window, and supposedly those rooms have been condemned for a long time. Like no one used them, and something, like I said, something jumped at me, and I swear I hit it. I heard it hit the bars. It like hit the bars, and I was just running. What? And to me, it was like a big cat, a large black cat, but it was too big to be a cat. Keep in mind that I was like 5-6 years old, so I was just really small, you know. So in theory, a cat would have looked like pretty big to me. Bro, seriously? Hey, just like for you, welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Sorry, I'm just in the middle of story time. The bubble boy over here starts. But yeah, that's the only thing that I'm not sure what it was. So it's like for you, I think you gave me your cough. But it's not, I don't have a cough. It's because of the fan over here that dries my throat. And I don't have water. So yeah, that's the only thing that I've seen in my life that maybe could have been supernatural. Like some big shadow jumping at me from inside a room. But who knows? Maybe it was just a black cat and it was just scared. So yeah, that's the end of the story. Rob says if you pay extra for the good mushrooms, you can see the supernatural. As long as you pay extra. Remember, we don't condone the use of the weed unless you pay extra. You puking at me, you jackass! Oh, there's a cracker book over there. That should be good. Evil fungi, yes. What? I think I unlocked something. Mom says the first time I saw Starlink, I thought aliens were invading. Oh, I forgot to make the yucca smoothie. Okay. Get the green mushroom. Is there a green mushroom around? Is there a green mushroom? Where's the green mushroom? Did you see a green mushroom? I don't see a green mushroom. I think green mushrooms are mostly found. Thought it did. I don't see them. I think they're mostly outside the city. Rush Neon says, I felt guilty hunting bunnies in my early game due to the J-suit. Well, good, you know, because bunnies are friends, not food. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna take care of this bubble boy. Jesus Christ, bro! Okay. We shotgun him into oblivion. Okay, so, Magnum. I'm busy, please don't disturb me. Put that one over there. I said I'm busy! Crap is wrong with you. Rihanna Tain. Hello, always great to catch you live while we work painting pottery. You're painting pottery? Really? Nice. Well, if you are on the Discord, and if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. It's a chill place, you know? You can join the Discord. You could put some pictures of that. I always like to see what people do with the... You know, like... The crafts. Sorry. Okay, I was going to go to the Cracker Book, but I got distracted.
Incoming enemies, prepare for conflict.
Thank you, Siri. Okay, we got a lot of interlopers around. Here we go. I hate those zombies. Okay. We're going into the Cracker Book. I'm gonna go cinematic for this one. You gotta check the corners, and you gotta check the ceilings. Because that's how they get you. Maddie says, I would post what I do, but I write stories and would not know where to put the snippets. Well, sorry. You can put them in nerdy things. We can certainly share pics. It's what we do for a living. Awesome, awesome. Just put them in nerdy things or in general. I don't care. We are not that strict about the, you know, it's more of a guideline, the organization. Okay. There's also always remember that there's the promote yourself. You can put it there, you know. I don't know. We like to keep things simple. It's important to just keep things flowing.
My senses have picked up something.
Yeah, I know. Got a couple of cops over here. Sorry. Yeah, crunch. The thing about these books that we're looking for here in the Cracker book, since we are in a late stage of the game, we get a lot of repeats. Like, as you can see, most of these books we have read them already. So that is not really something that helps us. It's kind of rare. Okay, what do we have? Tactical warfare. That's good. We unlock machine guns, tactical assault tactical assault rifle. Big hitters, explosive magazine, hunting knife quality 6. But look at this. All of those we have already read. And the price is... Okay, that's 160, 100. We could probably get some good money out of this. I guess...
Prepare for conflict.
There's an infernal. I have an infernal white here. Infernal white. Possible thumbnail. Thumbnail, right there. Or maybe there. Bro, I'm trying to get the thumbnail. Can you just chill a little bit? These guys have zero chill. I got a first aid kit and a recog. Poop water. Poop water is delicious and moist. Some coffee. Yeah, crunch. Another one. I'm just gonna grab those. Shamway. Siri.
Great to see you, Master.
I'm gonna give you that and this. And I'm gonna give you that and this and this. Because we got a crap ton of magazines that we need to offload. I got some snowballs. That's good. Magazine. Kind of sham.
How may I assist you?
Peggy says ham sandwiches. It was for dinners. I don't think I've ever had a ham sandwich. I mean, I have had ham sandwiches, but not just ham, you know? Okay, I'm going back. Hello, I'm back. We always combine the ham with cheese. So it's a ham and cheese sandwich. But like pure ham... is missing something. Or are you talking like a glazed ham, like something different? Like, what do we have here?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, me too, Siri. Me too. Another vehicle adventures. We got a goldenrod sea and an aloe vera sea. I don't know. Yes, lady. Hello. Sorry. Just ham and a sandwich is very popular in Italy and Spain, which makes sense because they have the best ham in the world. I like the ham that they have in Spain. You know, it is very delicious. But I don't like it like in a sandwich. I like it in what they call tapas, which when you go to Spain and you want to go party, what you say is that you go, you go around, you go to a bar, you get a little bit to eat and to drink, and that thing that they bring you to eat, which is usually a little bit of toast with ham and stuff like that, they call that tapas. So when you go partying in Spain, they say irse de tapas. Did you grab the hidden crate in the ceiling of the toilet? No, I did not. You know tapas? When I was in Spain, like I've been because of the company I work for, I've been in Spain several times. But when I was in Spain, like in '95, I was just so young back in '95. I was in school yet for my graduation, like a trip, and they took me around to go to on tapas in Madrid. And it was delicious and moist. Like, we had some beer. I was 18. I had already, turned 18. So I was drinking because I was 18. Legal age to drink here and in Spain is 18. For some reason in the US it's 21, which doesn't make sense because you're an adult at 18. You pay taxes, So why can't you drink at 18? I don't understand. And Rob says just drink. Actually, I'm getting kind of thirsty. I think I'm going to maybe get a beer. I don't know if I have a beer. If not, I'm going to drink a Fanta.
Oh my god.
There is no shame in drinking Fantas, Gladys. Keep your judgment to yourself. But tapas are delicious. I recognize that from the people in Spain. They make delicious tapas. Pongo says Fanta. Yes, I like Fanta. I will proudly stand in front of people and declare my love of Fanta. Where's my gyrocopter? Look over here. Zombie? Zombie? Something is attacking me. Okay. Why is this passing gas so dangerous? Nemesis, well, that answered my question. All right, the secret. Sorry. I keep getting distracted, I keep getting distracted. You said there was a secret thing on top of the bathroom. But yes, Squishy. Siri?
All systems go. How may I help?
Grab that. Okay, so where's the bathroom in this? I don't see a bathroom here. Got a lot of angry zombies. Oh, another inferno. You found Fanta pineapple and grapefruit the other day. I think I've tasted some of that, but I still
I've
prefer
got
like
a bad feeling about this.
regular Fanta, you know? On the north side of the building, okay. North side of the building, so over there. Jesus Christ. Like this one? Is this the box you're referring to? Is this a bathroom? I don't think this is the bathroom. Got a lot of interlopers here. It's not good.
My senses have picked up something.
Yeah, zombies. But this is the main loot room. Okay. Not a lot of main loot room if you ask me, but
It is a pleasure to serve.
I guess we can just like loot it. Through the double doors on the left. Okay. How many? Let's go over here. How many Jaka smoothies did I make? Because I have 3 over here. That's not right. I thought I made like 10. Something is wrong. Okay, well, is there... Okay, there was a crackable box over here that I was missing.
Master, we are not alone.
Got a lot of magazines.
Ready for duty.
We're doing a little bit of in the field inventory management. Who is making all of these ruckus? This next? Sorry, lady. You're missing the required lockpicks. Okay, that opens over there. I think I have lockpicks actually. Banana fish bones, hello! How are you? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I have a couple of lockpicks. Let's see if we can pick this lock. I'm a little bit bright. I'm going to lower a little bit the lights. There. What? Sorry.
Cruise to the Star. See that out.
Yeah, sorry, Mike. I pressed the wrong button. There's also a crate in the trailer. Okay. So, shotgun ammo. Nice. First aid bandage. Okay, we got that. Let's just take that over there. It's got dark. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button, sorry. I kinda messed up. Siri. We have so many magazines. And I know all of these recipes. All of these recipes, I mean. El Gato Madness. Yeah, exactly. Okay, see, we go here. Where is the bathroom?
I've
Like,
got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, we're here in the bathroom. Do we see any secret boxes? Don't see any secret boxes. Sorry, but that zombie was kind of messing with my style, you know? You have to open the ceiling. Okay. We are opening the ceiling. Northernmost bathroom. Okay, let me use the nerd strategy, which is the strategy of our people, to try to get the... Oh crap! I saw something. There is indeed a box there. There. Sealed shipping crate. Hidden stash. A steel club, level 5. Impact bracing mods. Siri. Crap. Which one is... Well, okay, this one is... Okay. This one, 160. There's some that are very cheap. We're gonna take that.
Fiat Castillo T62.
Yeah, Mike, I heard it. Oh, that over there, that over there. What's an airdrop? Let's see if we can find this airdrop. Airdrop is due south.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Okay. I'm just gonna try and get it. I see, due south. Just gonna put some of the magazines in my gyrocopter. And then... I heard something outside. Since I am supposed to be alone in the house right now, it's either Luna, Kiara, or ghosts. Maybe all three of them. Okay.
Cruiser, this is Dark Star. Fiat out.
Yeah, Mike, I have a visual on the crate. Right there, I'm approaching. Oh, interesting. Hey, Bill. How are you? Not the best landing. It landed on a Bob's Boars and Carl's Corn. Yes, Squishy. More magazines. Should we go and say hello to Grace? Steel Club. Oh, look at this, an SMG5. You know what? Why don't we test this one? I'm going to modify it. Oh crap. Grab this one, the rat remover. What do you say we have a little bit of fun with this one? Let's see if we can dispense some justice around here. Okay, I'm going cinematic for this one. You gotta check the corners and you gotta check the ceilings. Oh, I think we've already been here. Ooh, I'm having fun. Hey. What's wrong with you? Okay, these things chew through ammo like crazy, but it's fun. Always shoot them in the nethers. Hey, Jammy Pants, when Mike cooks, the chops onions cry. That's one of the famous Mike's Chuck Norris jokes. I wonder if Grace is. You like the reload, the slap reload? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Bro, seriously. You know I have a policy of no violence against the pigs. But that pig just attacked me. Who's banging? I hear someone banging, not in a good way. Hello?
My senses have picked up something.
Are you dead? I'm gonna harvest you. Sorry, I thought you were dead. Now we are locked in curse. We cannot do anything else. Someone tripped. Exactly, CDT F. Paul says I'm gonna be stuck inside for a bit. I think when in doubt, shoot them in the nethers. I'm gonna be stuck inside for a bit. I think I'm going to watch all the Hunger Games again. Oh, nice. Will you offer yourself as a tribute? Yeah, squishy. Very squishy. So squishy. So squishy. Squishy. Magnum Enforcer. Okay, this guy is just sleeping. You know what? I kind of like this thing. Can we make a better SMG? No. Level 4. This is level 2. Yeah, we actually can. Interesting. Okay, where... What?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Me too. Someone is angry. I hear footsteps. Hello? Can I help you? I'm gonna grab that. It was a bubble boy. How do we get down? To where Grace is? Over here? I think it might be here. No. Just drop that. Drop this. Siri. No, grab that over there. This one over here and that one over there. Do we really need this? No. I think it's over here in the kitchen. We go down here. Oh yeah, we follow this, sorry. We follow this path. Oh yeah, this is the grinding area. Now we're going to go and tango with Grace a little bit. And it actually might be like the right thumbnail. So I'm just gonna go even more cinematic. Time to fight Grace. Where is Grace? Grace, there she is.
My senses have picked up something.
Hey, Grace. Jesus Christ. Thumbnail, right there. There you go. I got the thumbnail. I'm back. Fungus says, I got a bad feeling about this drop. You always said you have a bad feeling about this drop. Oh, look at this. We got another Siri chassis. I'm gonna take it just as a backup in case something happens to Siri. You always say the same. Don't worry, I'll tell your folks when you do come back. That's an Aliens reference. The best movie in the Alien series. The scarab drops. Yeah. Big vapor. And jammy pants is shocking. I'm really surprised by the amount of... well, no, we have a perk for that, so it's not really that surprising, but the amount of magazines that we have is just absolutely bananas. Okay, let's go. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. What the crap is going on? There was a... something blew up. I'm almost dead. Siri, Siri. Get over here. Radiation storm approaching. Use one of this. Crap, 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 crap. Demon wolf. Okay, I'm getting out of here. There's a radiation storm approaching. Maggie says, I learned something about Alien Resurrection today. What did you learn? The fact that that movie doesn't exist? And if it exists, it's not part of the Alien canon? Did you learn that? Or what? What did you learn? Because, you know, it's Alien, Aliens, and then Alien 3, maybe. there was a sequel plan where Ripley and Hicks were going to come back and they were going to treat Alien 3 as just a hypersleep, like, dream. That's true, look it up. And then it got cancelled, and then Ridley Scott decided to poop all over the Alien legacy with that abomination of Prometheus and Alien Covenant. And we're not even counting the one that doesn't exist, Alien Resurrection. Sorry. Okay, we're good. Maggie says, lol, that they had to do a quick cut after she made the shot because Perlman yelled, holy poop, it went in. Oh, yeah. I've seen that one. When Ripley is playing in the basketball and she walks away and she throws the basketball over her shoulder and she made the throw. And Ron Perlman was like, what? Holy crap. Yeah. Rush Neon says, I'll still be like the one dude that likes Prometheus. Listen, Prometheus, let's just get real for a second here. I'm just lowering down because I was kind of, as it's getting dark outside. Could you make that shot? No. I would hit literally everything else but the ring. Prometheus, as a standalone movie, is not bad. It's when they try to, like, make it fit into the Alien universe and crap all over the lore that it's just bad. Prometheus should have been its own thing, says Pongo. Yes. Strongly dislike Covenant. Covenant didn't make any sense, But, like, David is the creator of the Xenomorphs, even though we saw an alien queen in the murals in Prometheus. How does that work? Does David have, like, a time machine? CPM says integrate. What do you want to integrate? Okay. Look at my words, you mighty. Yes, and weep. Okay, so people get ready because the inventory management you're going to be seeing right now is like next level. Paul says, I get we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. And V Slavic says, greetings, buddy of... Sorry. Of... Welcome to the stream. Perhaps multiple Davids. In different time periods. Covenant is what happens when you don't respect the source materials. I agree. It's also what happens when you do too much of the weed and you don't pay extra for that. I'm thinking we're gonna have to go and first drop some of this stuff back in the base, Yeah. Okay, let's go. But, oh crap. We're here near our outpost. I don't really want to... Okay, we're just gonna do this. Siri, come over here.
All systems go. How may I help?
Okay, we're going to be smart about this. Let's see. Because... Keep that, keep this, keep all of that. Okay. I don't want to put the all of these materials here. I want to have them in the new base. So we're going to be doing the inventory management. Maddie says, didn't Sigourney either write or direct the Alien sequel that didn't happen? I've heard that she was involved in like preliminary talks, but it didn't happen. So, but I don't think she wrote it. I've seen some concept art. Like the guy who plays Hicks, and who also plays Kyle Reese in the original Terminator, Michael Bain, I believe is his name. He talked about this sequel that never happened, and there was some.
It's fucking hot out there this afternoon, so don't test my patience.
Okay, so there was some concept art released. And it's basically like the Weyland-Yutani Corporation was doing experiments with the xenomorphs on Earth. This is said like, I don't know, like several years after Aliens. You know?
My shop, my rules. You follow, or you fuck off.
Shut up, bro. But it didn't happen, so... What did happen were all the comics, like Earth War, Alien Genocide, Bloodlines, you know, good comics. Jamie Pan says, look, man, I only want to know one thing. Where they are. Vasquez reference. They need a reboot of the reboot. Exactly. You know one thing I like about the people who watch this stream? We got a majority of Alien fans.
A sale is a sale, even if it is to a scumbag like you. What's it gonna be, huh?
Shut up.
Thank you very much, and now you can go fuck yourself.
Damn alien traders with the impenetrable force shield. Vasquez was badass, yes. He was. Alien fans, air conditioners? CP media with hashtag pun, you know? Okay, so... Nifo, hey! How are you? It's been a while! Welcome to the stream. I guess I could just do this, right? I'm gonna sell these lumberjack boots. Hey, Greg! Welcome! Hey, Guy Hitchcock! Welcome! Okay. I'm a little bit concerned about the fact that... One second. All is well, kind sir. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. We're surviving, you know, we're surviving. Oh, I ran out of blueberries. No, because I only took... No, something is wrong. Something is wrong. Just oscillating air pushes from Mars. Exactly. Let me see. Yucca smoothie. I could have sworn I took 30 yucca fruit and 30 blueberries. So why the hell did it only make 3 yucca smoothies? I'm actually going to eat one, and I'm going to eat a spaghetti. I'm gonna drink one, I'm gonna eat a spaghetti. Why did it only make 3 yucca smoothies? That's so weird. I don't understand what happened. Somebody stole the blueberries. Hey, what happened? There. Good. Because you see, we have one blueberry over here, 767. snowballs, and 21 yucca fruit. I can only guess I screwed up. Wow.
If you want some fancy good afternoon greeting, go suck up to Trader Joel. If you want some food or drink, I'll take care of you. Bye or bye.
Shut up. This is good money. Rec took them while dazzling you with his fine vocabulary. Yes. There's always a possibility because there's also some blueberries over here. 20, you know? And there's 20, and I have one back in Siri, so that's 21, which is exactly the amount of blueberries we're missing.
You cheap ass son of a bitch. That's all you're gonna buy?
Bro, seriously.
It is a pleasure to serve.
You see? What a jackass. Recognize color for metaphors. Yes. Yucca smoothie. 7. Okay. Now you're making all of those. Good.
Great to see you, Master.
You're gonna give me this, that, this, and all of this stuff over here. And this and that. The recog I'm gonna take because it's not something that we use with Siri. Okay, Siri, let's go. We're going back to the base. I don't think there's anything in this outpost that we need right now. This one. Okay. The raw meat, the jar of honey. Okay. That's good for now. Okay. Whee! Oh, crap.
Oh my god.
If you ask me, that was pretty good flying, you know? I recovered from just like collision on top. Did the 180, shoot up. Paul says, man, YouTube's trying to block everyone's comment today. I'm not seeing anything here. Maddie says, JC does not crash. He flies creatively. I'm not seeing anything on this view or on this view. We get a lot of views over here, you know, so I just I don't see anything. Did you see like a comment that got blocked, Paul? You got them all pretty quick. Oh, you approved them? Good. Why is it so bright? Well, it's getting dark. That's why it's getting so bright. Okay, while we do this, remember, this is the schedule for the weekend. We are now playing 7 Days to Die. Tomorrow in the afternoon slot, which is at 4 p.m. my time, and just as a reference, it is now 9:01, so 5 hours prior to this. We're going to be playing Quarantine Zone, The Last Check, which is basically Papers, Please in the zombie apocalypse. You know, like you get survivors, you check them, you let them go through, you send them to be processed. So that's going to be fun. And on Sunday, episode 2 of The Seance of Plague Manor. That's going to be good. No, it's where I have to allow the comments. YouTube being picky. Okay. Maybe some top comments, switch to all comments. No, I have it on all comments. I will switch it before stream. Because YouTube have that top comments thing which I don't know anybody who actually uses on top comments mode, because that is just nasty. Guy Hitchcock says, how is everybody's day? Not bad, you know, not bad. Could be worse. Could be worse. Not bad. 2 weeks until my vacations. So I'm just hanging in there. Trying not to go bananas. Also implementing my backup plan of playing the lottery once a week. Because if you don't play the lottery once a week, your chances of winning the lottery are 0. If you play the lottery once a week, in the, you know, the version of the lottery that we have, my chances of winning the lottery are like 1 in 4 million something. But it's not 0. Hey Devlin, that was some of the best potato flying I have seen. That needs to be a clip. Well, you can actually clip both on Twitch and on YouTube. Remember, we're dual streaming to both YouTube and Twitch, so you can watch in the platform of your convenience. Certain words get flagged. They don't like those. Oh, weird. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put the pistol here. We're going to try the SMG. Parts. Go with that. Do we have enough? We don't have enough handgun parts, so for now we're just gonna walk around with the SMG level 5. Looted items. Get that, get this, that, this. I'm gonna put the Siri there, the chassis. Health items. That one. Food. Syllables, yes. We have that. We have this. That one. This one. I'm gonna grab these 2 chili dogs for food. In terms of beverages, we're putting that. Plants and this. Put that over there. This one over there. Ammunition. That one, this one, that one, and this one. And I'm going to refill that so we have full ammo. What other mods can we put inside the SMG? We could put the weapon flashlight. I think I have more mods in the other. Trigger group burst mod. Maybe that one. Barrel extender. Maybe that one. Maybe this one. Dismember. But I don't have improved weapon handling while moving or firing from the hip. I don't have the dismember thing. Triple them barrel extender. I have the barrel extender, but I don't have the cripple them here. We need to go get one more. I think I have one in the other thing. Okay, modify. Let's just put this one and that one. Okay. Put mods over there. The ammunition. Good. Purple mod for the purple. Tripod. But what tripod? I mean mods that I have here. The tripod increases accuracy and handling when aiming the weapon. You craft one? Maybe. I actually can. Look at this. Okay, I'm gonna craft one of those and put it in later. For now, raw material, I'm gonna put this one. Process material, I'm actually going to keep this because we can craft them. That way, if they kill the recall, you can get more shots in. Okay. Let me just go back, quickly get what we have up there. Because it's getting kind of late. Okay. Siri?
It is a pleasure to serve.
You don't have anything that I need. Okay. I need to put some lights in this, you know, this tunnel. Also a door, so we don't get any undesirables. Also maybe some paints down there. Okay, so what do we have here? What do we need for this one? We need the forged steel. We need 5 of these ones. We need 2 mechanical parts. No, 5 mechanical parts, and we need 10 springs. I have all I need to craft that mod. Craft, give me that. Mod, put that one over there. This one over here. Guy Hitchcock says, I've repaired a ceramic cookie jar and a ceramic doll. Collector items with super glue. Yes, super glue is one of the greatest inventions of our, civilization. Thousands of years in the future, long after humanity has gone the way of the dodo, alien archaeologists will still be finding things super glued to one another. And they're gonna go like, what the hell is this? These are just facts. Damn, I had one of these steroids over here.
Great to see you, Master.
Okay, grab the steroids. I don't want people thinking I juice up, but sometimes we need the steroids when, you get attacked by a Wilson or something. Okay, we did it. Is this done? 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Next time a telemarketer calls me, I'm going to answer the phone and say, the money's in the trash can. You know what to do. Hang up on them. Yeah. Immortal Space Bogan says, just in time for the inventory management. Just in time. Fun fact, super glue was originally made as an emergency band-aid for the military. Interesting. I think I've heard that one. Modify. So I'm gonna take the trigger burst, I'm gonna take that one. So we got barrel extended mod, increases damage, range, and aim accuracy, but makes the weapon more unwieldy when fired from the hip. Unwieldy. Unwieldy. No, put it there. Complete. Okay, put it there. Okay, I left my 9mm back in the base. From now on, we're going to be using the SMG. I remember some people were very adamant that we used the SMG a few alphas ago. Now we're going to, do it. Okay, that's good. Okay. What? I think the game crashed. I think the game crashed. Oh no, sorry.
This is embarrassing. Your actions bring shame to the entirety of the Zombie Research Initiative, you embarrassing monster.
Sorry. Okay, so One final time, thank you for watching this session of 7 Days to Die. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Quarantine Zone, The Last Check, at 4 p.m. my time. It is now, for reference, 9:11 p.m. my time. And on Sunday, the episode 2 of The Sounds of Blake Manor. I hope you enjoyed this stream. That's it for now, and see you next time.